How's it going? Brett from BadorRad. I just swung through GameSwap Kettering and I found a Nintendo cartridge holder. Hadn't really seen this one before, but it's got little nubs on it so it can sit down. It holds 15 games. If I hold it up close here, you can see that there's these little switches in it. So you can push these down, it'll actually hold the game better. So push this and pops out. You can push it back in and it clips back over. So if you had your games in there, you could not drop them. It's kind of cool. A little big, only holds 15 games, so if you didn't have too many games, this was probably pretty cool in the day. Now, not so cool, but neat thing to have. Neat shelf piece. I can fill this up with more copies of Mario Duck Hunt. I also picked up a couple manuals that I didn't have, and Spelunker box I didn't have. But I did get the Game Genie code book. This came with the gold version. The other version had a purple book. But I've got the white code book now. Didn't have that. I picked up four slot multi-tap. Pull this sticker off here so you can see it. This one is the 4-square. This helped you play 4-player games. You could actually have this always plugged in if you're playing 2-player, and you could switch it down to 4. Then it had you could turn these on so your controllers would have turbo if you had regular controllers, and 4 inputs for things like Nightmare on Elm Street, some of the sports games, Super Spike Volleyball. Those are popular 4-player games, but you would need one of these to do that. I also picked up a Quick Shot. This was for flight games. It's your A and B buttons here on the top. Switch has 4 spots. Start and select were up here on the front. And then it had an auto fire button on the back that you would switch on or off, and suction cups so it wouldn't move. So if it's stuck down, sit there and play your Top Gun. You can use this on anything, but it was primarily for Top Gun fighters, like the F-115 games and like stealth, stuff like that. These worked okay for like Pac-Man and stuff like that, but generally these are just worthless. Pretty bad, pretty crappy. There's a couple different variants of this thing, but I picked it up anyway. I didn't have one. Something to sit on the shelf. And other than that, that's what I picked up today, but Quick Shot is bad. 4-square, just cool to have. You got 4 people to play with you. If not, it's kind of useless, but it is a rad thing to have. I love Super Spike Volleyball, and if I had enough people here to play, definitely gonna jam on some of that. There's also one of these called the NES Satellite, which is also for 4-player. That one I don't have. I already had one of these, but you can never have too many, right? What if I want to play 8-player? What if I did? I couldn't. But I got the Game Genie book. Game Genie Suite. I already have a gold Game Genie. Good Game Genie trick, if your Nintendo is crappy and you don't want to switch it out with a new 9-pin adapter, you can actually stick the Game Genie on the game, and generally if the code thing comes up, you just press start and it'll work. So there's a nice little Game Genie trick for you people out there with Nintendos you don't want to replayer. But that's it for today. Game Genie's rad, Quick Shot bad. Satellite's cool, and the carrying case thing is cool, but again, it's like most of those other things that they used to be rad and now they're just kind of pointless. That one's up to you. But have a good one. Thanks to GameSwap Kettering, and I'll see you next time.